What's up YouTube, Tintin here, and today we will be discussing the 100th episode of Death Battle, Mario vs. Sonic 2. Now, before we get on to that, let's address the last time, Nightwing vs. Daredevil, and I was wrong, again. This is really starting to get freaking old. Can I just get 2 episodes in a row right? Ugh. Back in older seasons, I always used to get like good 4 in a row, then miss like 1. This season, it's 50-50 half the time. Get 1 right, get 1 wrong. But regardless, it was a good episode. Overall, enjoyed it. Analysis was great, very interesting, though I ultimately have to admit the live action thing, I honestly wish they would have just done sprites. Live action was cool, but I feel it more or less held the fight back, held the fight back more than it helped, because they couldn't really do like any of their crazy stuff. They couldn't really do anything superhuman there. Like I was expecting to see some crazy acrobatics coming out from Nightwing, and I wanted to see like Daredevil's echolocation powers be like everywhere. Like I wanted to see like his perspective, like some points where you see like everything's all fuzzy, maybe like sound bouncing off the wall or something. I wanted him to do like all of his capabilities with that devil club. I see him smash some concrete with it. But with live action, they really couldn't do it. It was more or less what a real fight would look like, and I mean it was cool, but it wasn't anything to write home about, honestly. I mean, overall, I like the episode. It's definitely not a bad episode, though the fight animation was a bit lackluster, personally. Anyway, on to the next time. And this episode, honestly, I don't know what to feel. On one hand, it's super cool to see Mario and Sonic back in Death Battle, but on the other hand, I'm not sure if the outcome will really change. Though, when looking at this, there's a few things you have to take into consideration. One, the original episode was extremely rushed. They only had 2 weeks to work on it back at the time. It was only Ben working on the episodes back then, so he had to do all the research, all the analysis. He had to write the script, he had to animate it, and he had to get Em and Chad in the booth to record it all, and to make a somewhat decent arguments against each other to see if it was right. Like those were rough days. Honestly, season 1 has a lot of iffy episodes. And I don't like to say the Death Battle episodes are wrong, though a bunch of them I feel have some flawed logic from Season 1. And I really love Death Battle, so don't get me wrong. Though a lot of Season 1 episodes, like Chun-Li and Mai, if they did a reanalysis of that today, I think that episode literally could go either way at this point. I feel Chun-Li could come back and absolutely demolish Mai if they give her a rerun. Though I don't think they would, because that episode is kind of too old to really bother with, and it wasn't even that popular. Like Mario vs. Sonic, that's a fair investment for a rematch, because that would make sense. Anyway, when considering that the old animation was rushed, and it was a lot less modern compared to what we have now, since Mario and Sonic have gotten so much new material since then, it's a completely different fight. Now, when you look at their main stats, when it comes to raw strength, Sonic is no pushover, but I feel Mario overwhelmingly takes this in his category. In Super Mario World, he lifts an entire castle, and we get to see the inside of that castle. That place is enormous. Mario is lifting a good couple hundred, maybe even 1,000 tons there. Like, that is far above anything I've seen Sonic capable of doing, unless you count Archie, which Death Battle's been very specific about. They're not going to count Archie to, for some extent. Like, they do use Archie feats on occasion if they make sense for the main canon. Though any particular feats of strength that Sonic has in Archie, most of them are probably too ridiculous. Like in Archie, he's basically stronger than Goku or whatever, so I don't think they'd do that. In terms of raw speed, it is very one-sided in Sonic's favor. Like Sonic and Sonic Unleashed can move 2,800 miles per hour or something crazy like that. Like Mario is fast, he's no pushover in speed, but there's no way he's going to be able to counter that in terms of his own capabilities. With power-ups, that's debatable, but in terms of his base speed, no, Sonic completely speed blitzes him. In terms of durability, I want to say Mario, though nobody bring up the stupid black hole feat, because that is not. People always interpret the feat wrong. They say Mario survived the black hole. No. I believe it's specifically stated that if Rosalina didn't reset the universe, Mario would have died. He did survive in it to a certain extent, so that should help him a bit, but people do try to over exaggerate how much durability that feat gives him. Though Death Battle did count it for Bowser, and that ultimately didn't matter, so you never know. Honestly, it might. I mean, it could matter, but it also couldn't. I mean, it's hard to say though. In terms of raw durability, I feel Mario has the edge. Sonic's no pushover, and Sonic survives some crazy crap too. So it's not like the other two categories where I think Mario takes strength by a large margin and Sonic takes speed by a large margin. In terms of durability, I think Mario edges out slightly, though Sonic's not that far behind him. I want to say, though I could be wrong about that. Now, in terms of their overall versatility and arsenal, Mario, not even a question. It's Mario. Mario's arsenal was big back then, and now it's even bigger. He has so many power ups he has access to for this fight. The double cherry, the stopwatch, the cat bell, the frog suit, icicle flowers, fire flower, whatever you want to go. Mega mushroom, metal cap, star, hammers. He's got everything. They're going all out for his arsenal this time, so that should definitely help him out. And those power ups should help him deal with Sonic to some extent. Sonic, in terms of power ups, he hasn't really gotten that much in the last couple of years. Like, what games have come out since then? Like, was Generations out at the time? I can't remember. I think it was. I know we got Lost Worlds. Well, I don't think they're gonna. Well, we'll probably count Boom. There's just there's Mania, Mania Plus, and Forces. None of those games give Sonic anything too ridiculous from what I've seen out of them. I'm trying to think. Is there anything from those games that I would say was a worthwhile feat? I mean, the stuff he did with Infinite was kind of impressive, but it wasn't anything that I feel he hasn't shown he's capable of doing before. Especially when he dealt with people like Mephiles in the past. So ultimately, I think Mario's gotten the better advantage over the years from power-ups that he's gotten. And Death Metal did bring up about how when he was transformed into a lightning bolt, he was capable of controlling himself and reacting to stuff. So they might use some of the stuff he does as Cappy to some extent, though it's a little hard to say, considering Cappy's influence might be allowing him to do that, though it's never stated, so it's a fair assumption, though it's still an assumption. This fight's a mess. Ultimately, the fight really comes down to this. Is Sonic's speed just too overwhelming for Mario to deal with? Or can Mario's power-ups help him deal with Sonic and take him down? That's what I ultimately see this fight is going as. Sonic's raw speed will be an advantage, and Sonic could easily speed blitz Mario if given the chance. Though I feel Mario's power-ups could definitely help him out. Though Supersonic is going to be an issue, and if they give him Hypersonic, that's even more concerning. Supersonic's light speed capabilities are problematic for Mario. I mean, the stopwatch can help with that, and if we go based off the info we had last time, the three power-ups in particular that could help him get through Supersonic, being the Metal Cap, the Mega Mushroom, and the Star, could all do what they did last time, and their effects could help Mario survive through it. So, ultimately, I feel Mario can deal with Supersonic, and if he can deal with Supersonic, and this time he still has power-ups to work with, I feel Mario may legitimately have a chance. It's a tough call, and I know Death Battle generally doesn't like going back on their word, but I honestly think Mario will win this Death Battle. It'll be close, and if Sonic wins, I have no complaints, because I love Sonic. I rooted for him the first time around. This time, I have to give Mario the credit. I think he can do it. I think he can win this fight. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Who do you want to win this Death Battle? Leave it down in the comments below. This has been 10 Ton, and before I go, I just want to say this. Wednesday, when this episode releases, I will be releasing a special video that I've been working on for the last little bit, as a little tribute to the 100 episodes of Death Battle. I'm not going to say what it is, but on Wednesday at 1 o'clock, look out, because it's coming. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Peace.